Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 129 of Let's Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC. Alright, it is finally time to get started with hard mode, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go chapter selection. I don't think I got to show this off last time, but here we go, both chapters, and at the top you can see the first icon is the Fort Condor boards, second icon is the Fort Condor units, and the third icon, similar to the original game, is the manuscripts. So there are 20 in chapter 1 and 8 in chapter 2. So let's get started. Press X to start chapter 1 and select hard mode. Don't need to do that. Alright, I'm pretty much going to be skipping all the cutscenes because we pretty much know the story now. There's not too much just in the story that's like, I mean, that we still need to know, so we're good. We'll get rid of assess because we won't need it for quite a while. What we do want, however, is I'm going to put elemental with AP up here. First strike, I guess, can stay there. What was the other one I wanted? I want experience up because I want Yuffie to get to level 50 as quickly as possible. So I'll put experience up here. First strike is good. We don't need ninja cannonball, so we can start learning. What else can we do? We can do time, maybe. Actually, time's not that important. Maybe ATB, assist or stagger. Maybe assist. Well, boost is good too. Yeah, let's do boost. Okay, here we go. As I've been practicing, I'm actually quite behind on episodes. This is one of the very first times you're watching an episode that was recorded like hours before it actually went up. So it's to let you know, it's like it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to see this 5 hours after it was recorded. I just kind of have run out of time, but I'm trying my best now to catch up because it is the weekend. Okay, do I need to do anything in terms of this? I don't think so. One downside about hard mode in Yuffie's DLC is actually they don't increase the AP anymore. I thought they would do the triple AP increase, but they don't do it anymore. Or at least not for her, which is interesting. I have learned how to use her a lot more, and I think I said this before, but I'm going to take it back because, damn it. I'm going to take it back because I finally, like, I've played it enough to where I'm like, okay, I can kind of actually see this being a possibility in regards to, like, learning how to use Yuffie. You know what? Give me a sec. Let me try something. Cure. I think they've actually done a really good job of coming up with how a new character plays versus Cloud and Barrett and all the regular characters, and they've made it different enough so that it feels fresh, and it's also not very simplistic. Like, there's actually a tremendous amount of effort that went into creating her character, and hang on a sec. Give me a windstorm. Come on. I'll take that. Yeah, and she's very versatile. She has so many different moves, so many different combinations, and even after playing her for as long as I have, I'm still like learning stuff about how to use her efficiently, which is awesome. So as much as it was a very big and steep learning curve, I really like it, and I can't wait to see what they do. I think I've already talked about it, but I can't wait to see what they do with the other characters because there's still so much for them to make, and we haven't seen anything yet. As of recording this, what day is it? March 4th, sorry. We haven't seen any more information about Rebirth, but I can only assume it's very close. There we go. But yeah, as I said, I take back what I said. They did a really good job in crafting Yuffie. She's a lot of fun. It takes quite a while to learn everything that you can do with her, and yeah, it's just good. I'm really happy. Congratulations to Square Enix on creating, you know, one of the best combat systems, or being able to replicate Essentially like one of the best combat systems ever, and make it completely different. Okay, do this, hit that one. Now I don't think, yeah, technically you don't even need to go down here, but I'm gonna do it just for the sake of, I'm not gonna basically get like every item, but I'm gonna grab this one because I think this is HP up. I can't quite remember. As I said, I've been struggling with trying to create as many episodes as possible because this DLC is, it's not that it's challenging, it's just that, I mean, it is, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I also want to make it look good and show it off well, try not to make too many mistakes. So yes, cool, we got another HP up. So that's what I was seeing that like break in the corrugated iron there, and I was like, I wonder if you can throw your shuriken through there. I think ninja star is the other term I was looking for last time. I didn't even edit it in because I couldn't remember. Is this more power risk guards? Yep. Okay, we didn't lose any more. I can get a Marco shard later. It's okay. Remember that in hard mode your MP doesn't restore until you finish the chapter, so we have to be pretty conservative, but as I've also shown, like, we're not really using, like, the only spell we're really using is like cure and all that, so. Alright, let's climb up.
You'll do the trick. Come on down.
In terms of elemental, like I put the elemental material on, you don't 100% need it. In fact, yeah, you definitely don't need it to complete the game. You don't need to level it up or whatever, but I was thinking, I was like looking at it, I was like, you know what, let me try and get some AP with it, even if I can at least get to level it up once. So we'll see how that works out. Up, up. DLC is very quick if you're just doing the main path. Alright, Wayward Wolves. Remember, these guys, the way they work is if you can dodge them, or if you can't dodge them, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, if you can dodge them, you get... Oh. Oh my gosh. I almost, like, with the way things were going there, I was like, if I do this, I'm probably dead. But I was like, let me try. Alright, that's fine. Did you see how much damage it did? It's like 2,500 damage. I should be able to get it now. I'm gonna do Ice Ninjutsu. Throat Clamp. Oh, that's the one. And then like throw, Windstorm. There we go. Come and get me. Nah. I win. Do I need to talk to him?
So, not even a thank you?
Okay, you could get the wind materia up there, but I think it might just be a healing materia now. Can't quite remember. Let's go. We're getting pretty close to the end of this this series as well. I can only imagine there's only between 7 and 10 episodes left, so we're almost there. I can't believe it took almost like 150 episodes to get through. It's crazy. Oh, I guess it'll be 140-ish. But yeah. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to... Oh, doesn't matter. You can heal up there, and then there's a Marco shard in a crate just behind you, so be aware of that. But I'm just realizing you don't even need to, because it will... yeah, because you can use the bench when you get to Sector 7. Hiya. Scrap Boulevard.
Okay. That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. Way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar.
I'll grab this. I think this is MP up.
I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me.
Alright, and we're all the way back at Sector 7 already. Very quick.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles or?
Okay, we got this cutscene again. So we'll skip this one. Now we can follow Jija.
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
Okay, in we go. You don't need to use the bench, it's fine. If you open any chests that had weapons in them, similar to the main game, you just get potions. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Now, I think in order to continue, I do think you need to talk to everyone twice.
You must be tired of all the no. How about you tell
So we're just gonna skip this again.
Which means the I so.
She's so strange.
You won't have to wait. Just be careful. Oh yeah. You should introduce yourself.
I will.
Sonon's still not. What's Walmart? Let's just say maturity. There's lots of different. No, I like bars filled. Where everyone gets. They'll be the. Wutai's got a place. It's called the. Interesting. Huh? I don't know.
I hope we get to see the happy turtle one day. I'm sure we will.
Taking down.
In the next game.
Come to think of, people call him, and he doesn't. Might be from Wu. I gotta find him.
Old snapper. Yeah, talk to Billy Bob.
You're welcome. And where is that? What did you?
Oh, of course, you Shinra building.
Oh.
Now, if you want Anne for help with that, you should talk to Paul. You know about the.
Huh? It's that thing.
And
Hardly ever. So what do you say?
I really don't. But just.
If you ever feel like some virtual.
all right, and now Polk.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure.
If you had an idea, but with all the, if you ask me,
Sit.
be my guest.
Harsh.
All right, and one more time.
You look about ready.
All right, here we go. We got some new information about Fort Condor because it's got its own little hard mode. On hard mode, opponents will use modified boards that give them more of an advantage, and victory conditions will also be more difficult to meet. On hard mode, you can only win if you destroy your opponent's headquarters. Any outposts destroyed do not count. Sudden death will also be limited to 1 minute, and if you do not destroy their headquarters within that time, you will lose the match. Finally, rewards. The first time you defeat anyone besides Polk, they will reward you with manuscripts for Yuffie and Sonon, so try to take on as many opponents in hard mode as possible.
Fort Condor.
Okay,
Yes, I'll whoop you.
so I'm going to explain how that works. I think you have to verse Polk. Let me, you know what, I will verse Polk just because it's easy to explain what I need to do. The board you want to use pretty much exclusively is the Grandmaster board. Here's how it works. You can see all the other boards just below where it says like the board name. It's got like a star and then 2 stars, 3 stars, and then Grandmaster happens to be 4 stars. Here's how Grandmaster board works. It's got the highest speed of any board, which means its ATB fills quicker than any other board. It can only go up to 5 ATB though. That's its like downside. Its materia is pretty good as well. You get Thunder and Arrow, which does a bunch of damage to enemies. You have Stop, which is insane because it takes so long for Stop to wear off, so it's really good. And then finally you got HP up to increase the HP of any of the units that you have on the board. The other downside is that you only have 5 units, and the other downside is that because you only have, not because you have 5 units, because it only goes up to ATB 5, you can't actually use anything that has an ATB over 5 to summon, you know? So for example, a cutter has 6, so you can't use a cutter, which is really bad, but it's okay. We're going to use the Officer Barracks, we're going to use the Grenadier Barracks, we're also going to use the Slug Ray Facility, we're going to use the Riot Barracks, and then for the last one we want to use the... oh, actually, hang on, I think I made one mistake. I think we're going to take off... yeah, we're going to take off Grenadier Barracks, and we're going to use the Blast Ray instead. Because the Blast Ray is worth 3, and it's still quite powerful, and now you have a way to summon a bunch of regular officers. You have a way to summon a bunch of the green Slug Rays, which can fly and attack ground units, and then you can also summon the Rioters, which have high HP, and they just, you know, it's good for defeating the Vanguards, I think they're called. Alright, so let's try this thing. Now, Polk he's basically going to give the win to you, but I'll try and show like what my strategy is for this. When I say he's going to give the win to you, I mean like, he doesn't do things quick enough. So, Guard Dog immediately. Now watch the ATB rise. Go, 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 go. As soon as it gets to the top, we're going to summon, let's say, Officer Barracks. Keep going, keep going. So at this point you can either use... Hang on, let's go with another... Let's go with... Yep, this one. Put it right here. And that way it can't damage my stuff much. And we're going to try and summon one more Riot Barracks, and as soon as we summon one more Riot Barracks, like, pretty much game over. So, Riot. And what we can do as well is we can just go Thunder, Arrow, and Dog. And we're basically impossible to stop. Goodbye. Come on. Needs like one hit. There we go. Almost, just under a minute. Alright, Condor Coin. So after doing that, we'll have that same conversation. But this time things are slightly different.
Sure about that?
Materia.
That's right.
Whatever. Bring it on.
Here we go. You may now challenge rank 5 players.
I'm gonna go do some recon. I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
No, you can't interact with the Moogle. Yeah, you may now challenge rank 5 players. Now if you remember in the original, or in normal mode, you could only challenge rank 4. I may as well use this real quick. Sorry, you could only, it was like rank 1, 2, 3, and then Chadley was 4. Now, in hard mode, everyone is at rank 5. It's just how they refer to it, but yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Open the door. Okay, we don't need to do the Happy Turtle, but we do need to verse everyone in Fort Condor on hard mode. So let's start with Kyrie over here. Where is she? Right there. I'm still going to try and do it sort of in the order that we did the first time. Alright, Kyrie.
You know the drill. And why?
The only battle that I would consider actually kind of tough is Chadley's, but we'll do that later. 3 girls still. Okay, so she's using an altered battalion board, which is also a 4-star board. She has a lot more, like, she's got a bunch of, you know, red units. But again, don't worry, the Grandmaster board just works for everything. It's very versatile. Alright, here we go. So the strategy is basically identical to what I just did. Let's see if we can get it going. I'm going to go Guard Dog. Fortunately, she placed hers on that side, so the Guard Dog's just going to have free reign right here. And we're going to get... Fortunately, as well, it can survive one hit from the tower. Okay, we got one of those. Now, one of those is annoying because the thing that beats that is a defense one, but our Riot Troopers can't attack the air. So he's gone that way. I'm just going to put this one. Okay, since we've got that, I'm going to actually go Thunder on it. Oops. And fortunately, no, I want Slug Ray. Okay, Slug Ray facility. I will arrow these guys. Now we just want to be careful. I feel like I want to summon one more barracks before I move on. So let's get another officer barracks in here. Yeah, because my people are actually dying quickly. One more. Okay, Riot Barracks. Now we're going to try and go for his main tower, her main tower. So the way I like to do the main tower is I like to throw in, well, you can wait until you get up to 5, then throw in a Blast Ray, and as soon as you do that, you can throw in a Guard Dog straight after. At this point, I'm actually not going to do that though. I'm going to wait. I'll do it now. Alright, and at this point we've pretty much won. There's just no way it's going to survive all of this. And also you can stop the tower, that's another thing to note. I think he placed his facility right where I put the stop. So now everyone, sorry, I keep saying he. I don't know what the other units are doing, but they're not winning. Alright, it took me 2 minutes, but we got it. Hooray! And look at that, we get Yuffie and Sonon to gain 10 SP each, Secrets of the Ninja Volume 1 and Secrets of the Staff Volume 1, and 2 Condor coins. We don't need the Condor coins anymore, but yeah.
Excuse me?
Alright, and I'll just finish off by saying that this, on hard mode, there was 20, if you remember, there was 20 manuscripts. We now have got 2 of them, because every time you beat an opponent, you get 1 for Sonon and 1 for Yuffie. So there are 7 opponents, that means we're going to get 14 total, and then there are 3 more enemies throughout the chapter that are going to give us another 2 for both of them as we move on. Alright, but I think we'll leave things there for today. Next episode we will probably be able to complete all the rest of the Fort Condor matches quite quickly, starting with Johnny. So yeah, I'll leave it there and get this episode ready for upload, because it's going to be only a few hours before it goes up. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 129 of Let's Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.